Good morning, everyone. Um, if you like money and numbers, you're going to love our software. My name is Omar Syed, and I'm here from Arizona. I started Sperse 2 years ago, but my entrepreneurial journey began when I was 22 years old, and I was living in Florida at that time. I remember in 1993, I'd started my first company, and a friend of mine came by my office, and he said, "Let me show you something. It's called the internet." And many of you can roll back and remember the first time you got online. What's interesting to me is that in the short span of just 2 to 3 decades, we've seen the greatest technological evolution of mankind right before our eyes. And now we're witnessing the age of AI. So if you look forward 10 or 20 years, just imagine what the businesses and entrepreneurs, what speed they'll be doing business at. So, Jeff Bezos famously said that he's usually asked the question, what's going to change in the next 10 years? But the important question is, what's not going to change in the next 10 years? Because then you can build a business strategy around things that are stable in time. And what I do know, and I can say with conviction, is that businesses will need to find greater and greater efficiencies over time, greater intelligence, and one of the constants that's not going to change for businesses is cash flow. Because no matter what, if you're going to stay in business, you got to have cash flow. So even today, most companies are using accounting reports from the past, spreadsheets, and custom tools to try to make sense out of their cash flow. So my team at Sperse has built a platform for improving the efficiencies of the companies using machine learning and cash flow modeling software, which I'll be showing you in a minute. So the product is intended to make the lives of customers a lot easier, and let me show that to you here. This product, made with a lot of love and hard work, is called Cash Flow Outlook, or CFO. The screen you're seeing is a dashboard that typically aggregates the various bank accounts of a customer. It shows the inflows and outflows and the net change in cash and any cash trending. It can be, the data can be filtered by the different time frames, different bank accounts that you might have. And you can set up your separate business entities here. So let me switch over to you can add business entities. So since I'm in a demo mode, I'm just showing one demo account. You can set up your chart of accounts. These can be the same that you use for your accounting or a different set of accounts that you use for your cash flow. So now I'm going into the account section that aggregates your various banking institutions. And you can add new accounts simply by selecting the accounts that are, by adding them through this interface. And in the transaction section, you're going to see all the transactions that have been imported into the system. What's important to note is that we rely directly on the financial data from the banks versus some middle software like accounting. And the reason is because we want to be able to reconcile the data directly with the financial institutions. The cash flow section is where you can see this report is generated dynamically, and it produces your historical view to give you the hindsight, your current position, where you stand on a given day, and then your future forecasts as you build them. And so in this example, I'm just going to put a certain planning numbers, and basically how it works is you can drag and drop your line items, and it adjusts your future forecasting accordingly. And if items change, they can be just dragged and dropped to use. There's several preferences like currencies and visual preferences that you may want to use. And finally, the statistics section shows you how the visualization of your cash modeling as well as your key metrics. And then in the statement sections, you'll have all your monthly summaries that you can reconcile with your bank accounts. And so what I'd like to say is that this product can be used for multiple use cases: individuals, startups, SMBs, investors and incubators who want to give better insights to their portfolio, lenders and financing companies that want to analyze cash flow closer, and then banking and consulting companies that want to enrich their offering to their customers, as well as integrators and developers. So I'd like to leave you with one final thought. And we are all constrained by the two dimensions of time and money. And our vision as a company is to improve the lives of our customers by helping maximize these two limited resources and delivering time-saving automation and intelligence through our software. In the world that we imagine in the future, this is the only viable direction. We are looking for the right partners and investors who see and share the same vision as us and want to be part of our growth. So I look forward to meeting with you today. And if you liked our product and demo, please vote for us. Thank you very much.